Schleibund fahren Dre. It's gonna be tough. I weave my words with magical energy quickly. Being a magus, I can't let my guard down when leaving my house. Even though there's never been a single robber, wandering child, nor a stray cat. And I don't think my neighbor has ever come to say hello either. Well, I don't really care, but not even a stray cat? What's up with that? I look up at the mansion I've grown so accustomed to over the years. Fuyuki is certainly a strange city with many Western-styled houses on the side of town and an area full of Japanese-style houses just beyond the intersection. That is actually really weird. I guess it's because many foreign families came to live here a long time ago, but even so, I don't see many foreigners around here. I don't see many foreigners around here now, by God. There's a foreigners' cemetery in the new city across the river, but it only has the graves of the first generation of families. Maybe the soil of Japan didn't suit them. I'll go to the church and ask the priest sometime. He knows about lots of boring things. Huh? Stepping outside, I feel a certain incongruity. What's up? It's quieter than usual. It's especially quiet with no sense of morning's noise. At 7:30, the street should be filled with students going to school and people going to work. Well, I guess there are days like this. Perhaps everyone slept in. It's unusually cold, so I bet everyone's still wrapped up in their warm beds. But even so, did she wake up on like a Saturday? It's strange that I haven't seen even one student so far. At 7:30, you can usually see people in uniform here and there. Did she actually do that? But I'm the only person at the school gates, and it looks like the clubs are just starting their morning practice. Oh. In other words, the only explanation is... Oh, Tohsaka, you're up early today. As I suspected. With a small sigh, I turned to the girl who addressed me. Morning! It really is cold today, huh? This girl speaking so frankly is Mitsuzuri Ayako. She's my classmate in Class 2A, and there are a lot of stories about her. Good morning, Mitsuzuri-san. Please excuse the abrupt question, but do you know what time it is? Huh? It's almost 7. Are you still asleep? She woke up way too early. Oh, I love it. She waves her hand in front of me, wondering if I'm alright. She is one of the few friends who knows I am not a morning person. In other words, she thinks I'm not fully awake yet. I guess the clocks at my house were an hour fast, all of them. Not just my alarm clock, but the wall clocks as well. Really, just what's going on here? Did Father arrange all the clocks to go mad when the pendant was removed from the basement? Did she like time travel? Is that what's in it? Tohsaka. Don't worry, it's nothing. Anyways, are you off to morning practice as usual? Yeah, the Archery Club has lots of problem students, and one good member quit, so I have to get them to look good to attract the new freshmen in April. I see, there's always something to worry about, isn't there? I hate how it just flashes, it just messes me up. You could say that since it's none of your concern. Oh, do you want to come? The guys will love it if you come and watch. Archery Club, huh? I have 3 acquaintances in the Archery Club. One is Ayako, the person before me right now, and the other 2 people I barely talk to. And for one of those 2, the word acquaintance doesn't really suffice. I became friends with Ayako because I had been watching the Archery Club from afar. Alright, I'll go if all I have to do is watch. I have nothing else to do this early anyways. Great, let's go right now then. The impressive archery range is one of our school's outstanding aspects. This is some pretty cool art for coming out in 2000, whatever year it came out in. Perhaps the director is just interested in archery, but the range is much too fancy for a mere school club. Come on, there's still time before practice, so let's go in and have some tea. Happy about something? Ayaka drags me in by the hand. It's a bad habit of hers. She talks like a guy when she's expressing her true feelings. As Ayako said, there's no one in here. While sipping hot tea, we prepare for today's classes. The tea tastes really good in this open winter environment. Well, I'll come straight to the point. How's it going, Tohsaka? Have you found a reliable partner yet? Who talks like that? Reliable partner. So, as there's no one else around, Ayako comes straight out and asks me a ridiculous question. I like how that totally reads like something she would say. It is the best. That's a really direct way of asking. Judging from your tone of voice, you've already found yours. No comment. I'm going to keep it a secret until you tell me. So what's going on? Looking at your tired face, I feel like I'm right. Another no comment, but you'd probably see through my lies. Unfortunately, not yet on my part. How about you? I assume you don't have time to take it easy either. True, but things aren't looking good for me. I could get one right away, but yeah, they all say that, right? I could get one right away, but it's just I choose not to. But it's not that kind of matter, you know? Our future depends on this, so I just can't compromise. I see. So you do want to choose hastily and lose to me. What is happening now? Of course not. The important part is making you lose. What I get comes second. She laughs boldly. Geez, we really are alike. Yeah, when we first met, I warned you we'd have this kind of relationship. Yes, she did indeed. I was certainly surprised when our first meeting, she said, "We'll probably end up with a kill or be killed relationship," I imagine. That's how she talks in a flashback. In other words, unless we go all out against each other, we'll never really be friends. I agreed with her on that, and that's why we've had a friend or foe relationship for 2 years. They sound like really good friends. By the way, why are we talking about this? Why? You're the one who started it, Tohsaka. You said there's something wrong with a woman never having a boyfriend, so we decided to see which of us could get a boyfriend before the 3rd year. Oh yeah, just tit for tat, I suppose. And did we say the loser would obey the winner for a day? That's like, like a long process, and all you get is just like a slave for a day? That's crazy. It's crazy. Right, even kids don't make compromises like that nowadays, but it's not like we're sore losers. Whatever the results, the loser will obediently follow the winner's orders. Just thinking about it gets me excited. Ayako laughs. Honestly, she's so serious about this. Mitsuzuri Ayako is such a difficult person to deal with. Though I can't wait to beat Ayako either, so neither of us are people you want to deal with. I see, but Mitsuzuri-san, it's fine to enjoy yourself, but you should take care not to get your objectives wrong. You know that's not the only point of the contest, don't you? I know. I can't call it a complete victory unless I beat you with a relationship you would really be jealous of. Well, that's the biggest problem for us. No matter how good a guy it is, there's no point if we can't bring ourselves to love him. Ayako sighs heavily. To my knowledge, Mitsuzuri Ayako is said to hate men. Oh, poor Ayako. Rumors are never to be trusted, however, as she suggested this match. Rather than hating men, I think she just didn't have a chance. But, that aside... Hold it! What do you mean by us? I'll say it right now, but I'm not cold-hearted like you. I'd have no problem loving a guy. Oh, that's a lie. You're fooling yourself. There's no way you'd ever be concerned about a guy. You've never given one good response to any of the confessions made to you. If you had even the slightest interest, you'd think of going out with him. But you keep declining, so it must mean you're not interested in men. You're not thinking enough. Couldn't we say I'm declining because I already have someone I like? Wow, that's a good answer. I like that. It's romantic. Ayako nods seriously, not making fun of me. Her sigh says, wouldn't it be nice if that was the case? Jeez. I really can't keep anything from her. You're right. I think so too. Well, it's exactly as she says. I know myself how cold I am. I admit it. I know nothing when it comes to love and relationships. Exactly. You're the one who said we're alike. Oh, it's almost 7. Let's leave the secret talk here. You never know when someone might walk in on us, and we should act like proper students. Well, I never knew you had social manners like that. It was worth getting up early just to hear it. Huh. Not so much as you. My social manners are nothing compared to yours. You hide yourself so much it almost seems like you're a completely different person. Ayako gives an exaggerated sigh. Both of the teas she made are now empty, and it's my turn to make it. So, why don't you join a club, Tohsaka? I won't listen to any lies about not having the athletic ability. I'm still bitter that I lost to you in all aspects in last year's physical testing. Physical testing? Oh, but you beat me in lung capacity, and also in weight. Ho 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 ho. Oh? But you beat me in lung capacity, and also... Oh, wait, fuck. Ha 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 ha! Alright, I'm 3 kilograms heavier than you. Hey, oh, did you just punch someone? Hey, being heavier isn't something to be happy about, you fox. Ayako slams on the table. Be careful, you might spill the tea, Mitsuzuri-san. You're the captain, so you should treat this place with care. Shut up. I'm your rival first and captain of this place second. Naturally, if there are no members around, I'll go after you. Ayako looks at me with narrowed eyes. This girl has her own sense of beauty, and she always says, beautiful people have to do some kind of martial arts. She's a bold person experienced in most martial arts. She joined the archery club with no experience and is now the captain, as if it were only natural. Oh, so she's a natural athlete. Okay. She's probably one of the top 3 people in the school you should never disobey, regardless of gender. Oh, isn't it a problem to proclaim you're not the captain if there are no members around? Of course not. I'm the captain in name only, so all I can do is keep an eye on the problem members. There are people better than me, so that's not a very dignified captaincy. Really? But Fujimura-sensei says that your skills are outstanding. Ugh. Well, if she says so, that gives me some confidence. Yeah, I guess it's no good to think about people who don't come here anymore. Yeah, Fujimura-sensei said that. I guess I should take being captain more seriously. That's right. Speaking of which, it's almost time for the club members to arrive, right? I'll get going, but you stay and be a good captain. What? You're not going to stay and watch? I wouldn't understand. I wouldn't understand. Watching from a distance is fine, but outsiders shouldn't be in the range, should they? Just as I rise, someone enters the range. It's Sakura-chan! Good morning, Captain. Ah, morning, Mato. You're alone this morning. Yes, I'm sorry I couldn't be of help. Nah, it's okay. If he doesn't want to come, there's no point forcing him to. Ayako addresses the club member who just entered. Well, I'll be going. See you later, Mitsuzuri-san. Yeah, see you later, Tohsaka. Thank you for coming, Tohsaka-senpai. Thanks, you take care too, Sakura. That was really long. I leave the range, trying not to interrupt them. Ah, Tohsaka, good morning. Lucky seeing you so early. Bad luck, I've run into someone I don't want to see. Good morning, Mato-kun. You're early today. Of course, as the captain, I have to come early as an example to others. This smiling guy is Mato Shinji, of Class 2C. He's the vice captain of the archery club and owner of the hearts of half the girls in this school. He's kind of an idol, good-looking, good grades, sociable, and kind to girls. I'm not too well informed in such areas, so I've only heard all this from my classmates. Really? I'm sorry to interrupt your good mood, but you're missing a word, Mato-kun. It's an important word, so I don't think you should forget it. What do you mean by missing a word? You're missing the vice part. Vice captain. You should watch out. It makes no difference whether you're the captain or the vice captain, but if you put a lot of weight on it, people might think you're concerned about it, right? You're right. I'll be careful from now on. Thank you, Tohsaka. I've done nothing to earn your thanks, but I guess it doesn't matter if you think otherwise. Bidding him goodbye, I leave the range. Hold on. You came to watch, right? Then you should stay and watch. You're very welcome here. I'd rather not. I don't want to interrupt the practice. Don't worry about that. If anyone's bothering you, I'll just kick them out. So come in for a while. I can understand Tohsaka at this point. I just want to see that's what I was in school. I was the guy who just watched people do things. I just don't want to be a bother to anyone. I'm saying I don't want to be a bother. Besides, it's not like I'm interested in archery. I don't like watching people I don't know practice. What? You don't have any interest in archery? Oh, so that's why you were watching us after school. I don't know what he thinks the reason was, but he's undoubtedly making a big misunderstanding. Oh, so you knew Mato-kun. Yeah, our eyes met many times, yours and mine. After I shot, you would always be looking at me, right? I wanted to call out to you, but it's the rules, you know? We can't raise our voice on the range. This guy. He's a hype beast. As if happy about something, Shinji moves in closer to me. The smile carries a sense of superiority. I think Ren's the more of a hype beast than the Mato, though. I guess I misunderstood. I thought you liked archery, but you actually have no interest in it, right? So why were you watching the range? Oh, I see now. Yes, the conversation could certainly have been taken that way. Can you move away, Mato-kun? I really don't like people coming so close to me. Huh? Tohsaka, what? Honestly, it seems you still don't understand. It's not my style, but I'll put it in terms even you can understand. Mato-kun, I'm saying that I have even less interest in you than in archery. Frankly, I never even knew you were in the range, and I'm not about to start looking out for you now either. Oh my god. She has no heart. What? As if I've angered him, he reaches out for me violently. I easily avoid it and turn my back on him. Goodbye, Mato-kun. It's good to have some ego, but you shouldn't let it grow too large. Tohsaka, you! He sounds like he wants to say more, but it doesn't seem like he's going to scream or come after me. Jeez, he really is all show. If he was just a little bit more mature, he wouldn't be so much trouble for the people around him.